It's one of the oldest rivalries in the SWAC. Prairie View A&M and Texas Southern University. TSU hopes to give its fans plenty to dance for. These two teams clash in a conference classic next on CSS. Welcome to Fighting Tiger Basketball here on the TSU Sports Network. We're live in the H&PE Arena on the beautiful campus of Texas Southern University. Good evening, basketball fans. Alongside Lemont Williams, I'm Nick Strong. And hey, Lemont, the Tigers come into this game first place, and they're led by senior point guard Kevin Galloway.
I like to call him Mr. Consistent. He's been SWAC Newcomer of the Week 3 times this season. Kevin Galloway is the type of guy, he sets the tone. As he goes, Texas Southern goes.
Well, let's see where Prairie View goes. Who are they led by?
They're led by Trent Simpson. Keep your eyes on him. 5'10", quick point guard, can get up and down the court, average 12 points a game.
Trent Simpson. Now, hey, let's take a look at the conference standings. Jackson State on top of Texas Southern, but Texas Southern won that battle. Now, Prairie View sits in 5th place, and their record is 3-6 in the conference play, 6-16 overall, so a lot to play for here tonight, Lemont.
Exactly, but you can throw all that out of the window because this is cross-time rivals, SWAC, Texas Southern, Prairie View. Can't get no better than that.
You can't get no better than that. It's basketball here on CSS. Tigers and the Panthers. The TSU Sports Network, and Kevin Galloway and the Tigers win the tip, and they'll set up the offense as they go from left to right on your TV screen. Nick Strong alongside Lemont Williams bringing you this rivalry matchup. The Tigers and the Panthers, and Travell Jones tried to get off to an early start by trying to send home the alley-oop, and a quick turnover by the Panthers in their front court. Tigers will give it one more shot to score the first basket, Lemont.
And it started right there by Trent Simpson. And I talked about him in our opening, how he's a quick guy. He got so fast down the court, didn't allow his teammates to get down the court as well, and he turned over the ball.
With all these fans here tonight, Lemont, how important is it for the Tigers to score this first basket?
It's important because these fans need to sit down. Texas Southern has a tradition where their fans and alumni do not sit down until Texas Southern score the first bucket.
Tigers on top of the SWAC, tied with Jackson State 8-1, but hey, they won the tiebreaker. I'm going to give it to TSU. Daniel King trying to go to the rack. Behind the back, Tim Price from beyond the free throw line. No good, and here come the Panthers.
Crosstown rivals. I expect this place to be a fast pace early on as the team try to knock out some of this nervousness and settle down, Nick.
Here comes a long-range jumper by Michael Griffin, and last touch on the bounds by the Panthers. The Tigers, and these fans are still standing here, and they're not happy about it, Lemont.
Oh, they're happy. They're excited. We're all excited. You can hear it in our voice, as well as you can see the fans standing up. Everybody wants to see this first bucket go in for the Texas Southern Tigers. Prairie View is doing a great job early on denying that.
Tigers had a big win here Monday night over Alabama State. Galloway pulls it up from downtown. No good. Griffin on the rebound. He'll bring it up the court. And a no-look pass. Here comes King. A no-look to LJD, Lawrence Johnson Danner, as he goes up for the 2, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, let me ask you something, Nick. You're a Texas Southern alumni. Does it free throws count for you guys to be able to sit down? Or it has to be within the a field goal?
The free throws count. Even the goaltending counts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Well, we'll see. We'll definitely confirm that as Lawrence Johnson Danner goes to the free throw line, the redshirt freshman from Detroit, Michigan. And he's going to keep everybody on their feet.
Still standing.
The Prairie View A&M cheerleaders trying to get in his face. The shot, LJD, gives the Tigers their first basket of the day, and the fans may be seated. It's a baseball score out there, 1-0. The Tigers lead by 1.
Texas Southern comes out in their full court press, a 1-2-1-1 press there, trying to establish something here defensively. Prairie View looks like they're going down low and working on the block.
And the ball is loose. The Tigers come away with their last touch by Prairie View. Had a chance to talk with Coach Tony Harvey yesterday, Lemont, and the guy is just focused on tonight's game. There are a lot of rivalry games, and he looks at it as another regular game, and that's what you want to do. It's a rivalry game, yes, but it's still a game, yes.
Yes, but you best believe that he wants this bad. He wanted bad enough because it's for bragging rights, you know. They went up there to Prairie View and they won early this season. He wants to finish that off with an exclamation point by taking it here at the H&PE Arena.
Texas Southern won the first contest 58-51. And that foul is on number 2, Beloved Rogers from Baltimore, Maryland. You know a lot about Baltimore.
Yeah, I surely do. I went to Howard University up there in D.C. and spent some time up in Baltimore. I have family that live in Baltimore as well.
And shot is up by Jones, and his shot was blocked. A no-look pass into the corner. Beloved Rogers, actually, I made a mistake there earlier. And the shot is blocked again by Price. And who's going to go to? It looks like it's going to be PV basketball. Here comes the shot off the backboard by number 23, Courtney Bell. Courtney Bell, the freshman from Chi-Town, by way of Lincoln Park High School, my old stomping grounds.
And that's, you know, you see here foul on foul on Prairie View by number 10, Michael Griffin. He's undersized. He's 5'8", 150 pounds, going against a 6'7", 215 pounds. So keep your eye on this matchup as fatigue kicks in, legs start gets a little weary. I think Galloway will try to use his size more against a smaller point guard in Griffin.
17:05 left to go here in the first half. Tigers trail 2-1. Pick set by Price. Galloway going into Price in the paint. Price back out to Galloway, and it's a 3-second violation on the Tigers. Specifically, Tim Price, more than likely, Prairie View A&M basketball.
And, Nick, while we have a quick second here, I also want to give a chance to plug and say congratulations to Texas Southern as a program, football program, and as a university. Texas Southern had their groundbreaking ribbon ceremony early today before the girls' game. Texas Southern has a partnership with the Houston Dynamo. Houston Dynamo is the MLS team here, and in the near future, hopefully we'll be calling some football games in a nice football stadium downtown Houston.
Well, you know, I like Del Mar, but, you know, I would love a new Dynamo Stadium as well.
Well, you're speaking for yourself. I'm not a big fan of Del Mar, you know, standing out there in the cold, but I'm looking forward to this new stadium.
Courtney Bell to the free throw line. He misses the first one. The foul was on number 25, Big Timothy Price. Tim Price, the junior out of Houston, Texas, by way of Klein High School. Courtney Bell misses them both. Tigers still trail 2-1. Galloway on the run. He's looking for court vision, and he loses the basketball. Last touch by Prairie View.
And I talked about how Galloway will be able to use his size against Griffin, but in defense for Griffin he's smaller than him at 5'8", but it's going to be tough for Galloway to make his moves. He's going to have to use a pick and roll or a high screen by his big guys to kind of free himself up with Griffin, because Griffin is tight. He can stay in your hip pocket.
Little pushing and shoving going on down there with King and Courtney Bell. Bell loses the basketball, and King has stepped out of bounds. And a little push in the back by Courtney Bell, not called. Hey, it's a rivalry game. We'll let it flow here.
Well, you know, King is he's an emotional guy. He's a guy that Daniel King. He's an emotional guy. He's the guy that brings a lot of energy. We called the game earlier, and we talked about another energy out of the bunny. But Daniel King, he's the he's the grunt work. He's the guy that's going to get in and fight to the end for the Texas Southern Tigers. So
far, each team has 2 turnovers. However, make that another 2 points for the Panthers. They now lead 4-1.
Texas Southern needs to kind of establish something here in the half-court set. Only have 1 point off the one free throw. You want to kind of get some points here and get going, kind of establish some field goals, because if not, it can get ugly.
Media timeout on the floor. We'll have the last 15 minutes and 57 seconds of this first half when we return. Tigers trail 4-1. A-Rocket Moving and Storage, specializing in commercial and residential moving. Make your next move an A-Rocket move. Welcome back to Tiger Basketball here on the TSU Sports Network. The ocean of soul in the background, making everybody jam in their seats tonight here, Levon.
And yeah, and Nick, I want to give you a real quick analysis of what I noticed so far here in the first half. Texas Southern, again, has not established any half-court presence as far as offensively. Prairie View is really starting to get it going here offensively, starting at the low blocks and putting points on the board.
You know, a big rivalry game like this, Lemont, how important is it for the Tigers to get off to a good start here?
It's always important for both teams to get off a good start, but for Texas Southern at home, you know, they're undefeated at home. They're 8-1. They're leading the SWAC, and they have high expectations this year. So for Coach Harvey and company, they need to get off to a good start and get a win.
LJD working on Trent Simpson. 15 left on the shot clock. Jones will take it. And he comes up a little short. The Panthers back on the run. Here comes Michael Griffin. And the Tigers will put up a 2-3 zone here. Going inside. Shot is up, no good. Rebound and poked out of bounds by the Panthers. The Tigers will bring it down the length of the floor. And here comes your guy, Lemont Harrison Smith, into the game to transfer from University of Texas.
Yeah, I'm really a fan from the standpoint of what Harrison Smith brings to the table. He's a guy, comes off the bench, Mr. Consistent as far as establishing himself. And let's be honest, last time they played up in Prairie View, Texas, Harrison Smith was the key component for that victory for the Texas Southern Tigers.
Galloway couldn't put in the bucket. However, they'll reset the offense. Galloway driving out to Jones from downtown. No good. Rebound King. And King will now reset this offense. And Harrison Smith has it.
Texas Southern is winning the boards, winning the battle on the board so far, getting second chances. However, they're relying too much on the jump shot.
Travell Jones going in the lane. Shot is up. Count it. 4-3. Tigers now trail by 1.
Travell Jones is the go-to guy for the Texas Southern Tigers. Hopefully he can use that one bucket to get going offensively to kind of get the Texas Southern offense as a whole better production.
Down low, untouched, was Courtney Bell. And put it in the basket. Looks like number 44, Big Aaron Walker with the putback. Harrison Smith went to the rack, got his own rebound back, or his own loose ball back, and looks as though a foul on the play.
And that's what, it looks like it's out of bounds.
Yeah, out of bounds. No, it's going to be on Harrison Smith.
Okay, it's on Harrison Smith, offensive foul. First bucket of the court. You see here Trevon Jones. Little floater there, leaning. Enough air time up in the air to get the jump shot in. A little floater. I like that. That was silky smooth by Travell Jones.
Silky smooth?
Silky smooth.
Did you learn that at the Super Bowl up there? 2-3 zone by the Tigers again. And knocked out of bounds by the Tigers in front of Coach Harvey and his crew.
Shooting for the field goal shooting. Prairie View is 2 for 8. Texas Southern again has not established any half-court presence. They're only 1 for 5.
Let's see what they want to do right here with it. And a quick foul down low.
Looks like it was holding on Daniel King.
It's going to be on number 3, Daniel King.
And Texas Southern is relying more on the 2-3 zone or zone presence today because Prairie View, no doubt about it, they have quick guards, and their guards are fast enough. You put them in the man-to-man defense, they can just blow by guys like 6'7" Galloway.
Griffin leaves it for Trent Simpson. A cross-court pass back to Griffin. Into the paint. Shot is up off the backboard. Cornegie, no good. LJD will slow it up. And he puts it in the hands of the 6'7" point guard, Galloway, but LJD for 3, no good. And the Tigers trying to hit the trifecta early on here, Lemont.
Yeah, LJD is the guy that's going to hit it for him. I mean, he's been the guy, the lights-out guy. He reminds me a little bit of Reggie Miller. The same frame, wingspan, long arms. He can get in the passing lane, and offensively he has that quick release as a shooting guard. He can be successful here tonight if he gets going.
Now, Lemont, Reggie Miller was one of my favorite players. Now, are you sure you want to compare LJD to Reggie?
I say he reminds me of Reggie Miller. I mean, sometimes it is what it is. His size alone, same complexion. I go with it.
Griffin puts it up, and a rebound by the Tigers. Harrison Smith wants to get it out to Galloway. Galloway, the Kentucky transfer, set out last year. One of the biggest point guards I've ever seen in the SWAC. He'll pull up from downtown. Trifecta was missed by a hair there. Tigers still trail 6-3.
Didn't agree with that jump shot there by Mr. Galloway. He's been the SWAC newcomer of the week 3 times this year. That last shot, relying on the jump shot, Texas Southern, you either can live or die on the jump shot. And so far, Texas Southern is dying with this jump shot here.
Shot is up by Aaron Walker, the 6'11" junior from Uppsala, Sweden.
Hey,
I didn't know they played basketball in Sweden.
Oh, basketball is universal.
Oh, okay.
It's everywhere.
Well, I thought Sweden was like a skiing state or something like that.
Hey, if it's a ball and a hoop, you can make that. And, that also shows how Texas Southern is expanding their opportunities to bring kids into their school. They're going out. I mean, they didn't go to Sweden. He came from a junior college, but they're bringing guys in with diverse backgrounds. It's great for the university.
Harrison Smith misses a 3. Prairie View on the run. Galloway with the hands. Quick spinneroonie by DeJuan Cornegie. And a deep offensive rebound by the Panthers. And another 3-pointer. Here come the Tigers. Harrison Smith has Jones. He'll take it himself up and under, and he'll go to the line. No, it's an offensive foul. Wow. However, Coach Tony Harvey out on the court. Immediate time out on the floor. The Tigers trail 8-3. You're watching Tiger basketball here on the TSU Sports Network.
Get 2.9% financing for up to 60 months on certified used Hondas at Goodson Honda. Goodson has Houston's most popular used cars, trucks, and SUVs in all price ranges. And get Goodson Honda's exclusive lifetime warranty. Nobody beats a Goodson used car deal. Shop online at GoodsonHonda.com. Get 2.9% financing for up to 60 months on certified used Hondas at Goodson Honda. Goodson has Houston's most popular used cars, trucks, and SUVs in all price ranges. And get Goodson Honda's exclusive lifetime warranty. Nobody beats a Goodson used car deal. Shop online at GoodsonHonda.com.
TSU basketball is brought to you by Bud Light, the taste that lasts forever. And Fort Bend Mechanical, proud to be a partner and a corporate sponsor of TSU Athletics.
You got to love it, Nick. You got to love it. The crosstown rivals, the camaraderie between each two. It's a battle on the court, and it's a battle in the stands as well.
Yeah, they're definitely dancing in the stands. And how about dancing in conference stand? And who's going to go to the big dance, Lemont? Right now it says Jackson State and Texas Southern are your favorites.
It looks like it, and Texas Southern has the edge over Jackson State as they beat them last month here at home at the H&PE Arena.
11:07 left to go here in this first half. Tigers trail by 5. Tigers down by 5, Lemont. What is Coach Tony Harvey telling his Tigers in the huddle to get back into this contest?
We need to put the ball in the basket.
Simple as that, huh?
Well, sometimes you have to make it simple. You know, you get too complex sometimes, and players get out the rhythm. Just make it simple. Guys, let's play Texas Southern basketball. Let's put the ball in the basket. Find a way to get it done.
It looks as though there was a possible technical foul.
Oh, yeah, it was a technical foul. I think it was on Tony Harvey, Coach Harvey. He gave the referee some nice words before a timeout. and I guess it didn't sit well with the Mr. Official there, and he teed him up.
Well, 2 points for the Panthers. They lead 9-3. See if the Tigers can play a little defense here.
Texas Southern goes back to their 2-3 zone, Nick. And again, it helps them because they're big. They're a big frame team, and they got a lot of long wingspans on that 2-3 zone with LJD, Galloway. These guys, long wingspans. Man.
You talked about the long wingspan, and Travell Jones knocking that ball out right there.
Yeah.
And right in front of Tex or Rex the Tiger. Is that Tex or is that Rex? Is Rex number 30 or is Tex number 30?
Good question.
I'd like to find out. Here comes the shot by Trent Simpson, and it's an air ball, and the crowd is going to let him have it. 10:45 left to go here in the first half, halfway through this first half. 9-3, the Tigers trail by 6. Justin Ray into the game for the Fighting Tigers of Texas Southern. LJD into the lane. No look to Denson, and he tried to slam it home with one hand. Wow, what the crowd has been up and possibly out this arena tonight, Lemont.
You're absolutely right. That would have went down. That would have got the crowd back in it. But as you see LJD coming down the lane at the last second, smart move, dumping it off to his big man to get up there, get to the free throw line. Go ahead.
Aaron Walker grabs his first foul. And that'll send Keithrick Denson to the free throw line. Denson is also a Houston product, a prep school product from University Park Academy right here in Houston, Texas.
Wow. You know, and homegrown kid, able to stay home. You don't see that too often here with the way everybody wants to go away from home and get on TV. He stayed home. Mr. Denson stayed home, so allowed Nick Strong and I to broadcast him on the CSS.
Travell Jones with the rebound, and he'll put it back in the hands of LJD. And he gets it to KG. Kevin Galloway, the real KG here. .18 left on the shot clock, and Travell Jones is fouled. Looks like it's going to be DeMondre Chapman, the freshman from Flint, Michigan.
That's up in your neck of the woods, huh, Mr. Midwest?
Chicago, that's the home of number 23, Courtney Bell of the Panthers.
I thought it was the home of number 36, Nick Strong.
Well, that too.
Oh.
Kevin Galloway playing a little volleyball with himself there. And he'll take him. Woo, going right side. Gets up top to Ray. Ray with the pump fakes into the lane. He'll go up for the shot. Misses the shot. And a rebound, PV. Justin Ray tried to make something happen there, Lemont, and that's the type of player Justin Ray is. He's going to give you something off the bench, trying to get himself seen by Coach Harvey. He wants to work his way into that starting lineup soon.
And I take that. I like the way he penetrated the paint, tried to take the high percentage shot. Normally guys would have sat back there and shot a three-pointer, but he took a chance going in the paint, high percentage shot, but did not go down for him, but I'll take that anytime. Tigers
down early, and it's not looking good so far, but Travell Jones is going to try to make something happen. He sends it to LJD for three. Count the trifecta. Tigers trail 11-6. LJD leads the team in three-pointers. He just hit his 45th three-pointer, and he's got a steal right there.
And there you go. Shows you that the wingspan comment I made here earlier paid off. LJD was able to get his arms out there, or excuse me, his hands out there, get the ball.
Well, I mean, he's got a wingspan, his arms too.
Yeah, you're right. But he was able to get the ball and get back to the free throw line. You know, sometimes it takes it sometimes takes a 3-point shot to get you back in the game. And as you see here, okay, we're waiting on the replay to come. As you see here, Nick, kick out there, LJD from the corner, wide open shot, nothing but money. Looks like my man Reggie Miller.
You like Reggie Miller, man. I love Reggie Miller back in his day. I mean, 9 points in what? Was it 9 points in 3 seconds or so? Or 9 points in 10 seconds? Unbelievable, man.
You're talking about that infamous Reggie Miller comeback against the New York Knicks in the playoffs there.
Yeah, the Reggie Miller comeback.
Yes. It was the Reggie Miller comeback because actually he had, if I can remember, I remember him in that first half. He had a horrible first half, and he got into it with the famous film director, Spike Lee, on the sideline.
Right.
Spike just bad move by Spike. He got Reggie all going, and Reggie just lights out after that. And remember, he did the infamous choke sign at the end after those shots. Yeah. LJD
hits the first free throw, misses the second. Tigers only trail by 4 here, 11-7. Lucky 7-11, Lemont. How lucky can you get?
Well, I'm going to tell you one thing. Luck is not on the Texas Southern offensive field goal side. They only have 13%. They're at 13%, whereas Prairie View is at 26% at field goals made. So Texas Southern is slowly chipping their way into this game. About free throws and some big shots by LJD, but they need to establish themselves in the paint somewhere. They have to set up some offense and get something going.
Yeah, Tigers 2 for 15 from the field, 1 for 8 from beyond the arc. Like you say, Lemont, they've got to find a way to get the ball down to Keith Dixon and Travell Jones in that paint. Well, they got to play defense right here. Let's see what Prairie View wants to run on offense. Jeff Reary comes into the contest from Huntsville, Alabama. He's only a freshman, and he's not a freshman in high school as he has a younger look out there. That's why, if you got number 1, you were always like the smallest guy. However, number 34, Brandon Webb, sends home a slam dunk for the Panthers, make the league 13-7. Remember when number 1, if you were number 1, you were like the smallest guy on the team as usual.
Yeah, he always is number 1 or the best player on the team. Number 1 is, is number 1.
Or 36.
Oh, here you go with number 36.
And it's a goaltend by the Panthers. Keithrick Denson, give him 2 points. 13-9, the Tigers trail by 4.
Last series for the Prairie View. As you see here, trying to work his way down, spin move, but get it out of here. Goaltend. I like what Prairie View is doing. Griffin on the last series there, Michael Griffin was able to go to no-look pass down low for Prairie View to establish some pressure. Texas Southern extending their 2-3 zone all the way to half court, though, Nick.
15 left on the shot clock. Michael Griffin is going to be whistled for a traveling violation. Tigers have a chance to come within 2 points here, possibly 1. Or they can tie with a 4-point play. Now, it's Tex or Rex, number 50. We've got to find out which one is Tex and which one is Rex.
Okay, we'll do that.
30 and 50.
We'll get our statistician on that ASAP.
Kevin Galloway with a pick set by Denson, out to Ray from downtown, in and out. Galloway with the offensive board, going up strong, and shot is blocked by beloved Rogers. Weary on the run. Michael Griffin will take it from downtown, and it's an air ball. Here come the Tigers. Galloway to LJD for 3, counts the basket, and the Tigers are back in this contest, and Coach Byron Rim has seen enough. He's going to have to call a timeout here, Lemont.
LJD is phenomenal freshman, and as we see right now, he's getting Texas Southern back into this game.
LJD. It's LJD time here. The Tigers trail by 1. You're watching TSU basketball on the TSU Sports Network.
Hey man, how's my truck doing?
Good. They're just changing the oil. We're in. Here we go.
Come on, y'all!
I'm gonna go check on the fellas.
You guys almost done?
It's gonna take a while. You're leaking diesel fuel.
It's not a diesel engine.
Yeah, that's why it's so bad.
It's the sure sign of a good time. The just right taste of Bud Light. Here we go.
Welcome back to TSU basketball here on the TSU Sports Network. Everybody having fun here inside the H&PE Arena. Alongside Lemont Williams, I'm Nick Strong, and Michael Griffin tries to extend the lead, but the Tigers have a chance to take the lead right here. And KG is going to set a play up. Let's see what Coach Harvey is going to draw up here. I say give it to LJD again.
Man, you're not the only one. People in the stands saying the same thing.
Galloway goes into the lane, and he's fouled.
Last three-pointer here, you see penetration by Texas Southern Trayvon Jones. Kicks out to LJD. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Great job by LJD to kind of come off the bench and establish something for the Texas Southern Tigers, bringing the spark that they need.
Media timeout on the floor. We'll keep it right here. The Tigers trail by 1 point, 13-12. What play is Coach Harvey going to draw up for his maroon and gray team here, Lemont?
He's probably drawing up something similar to what they starting to set backdoor screens. And what that means is that they swing the ball to the wing, and as they swing the ball to the wing, the point guard, which is Kevin Galloway, will run through the paint and try to go on the back inside to try to get open for a jump shot. If he's not open, he's penetrating to the hole or to the paint, like we like to say.
Frenchie's, a hometown favorite for millions of customers. Frenchie's, the taste that lasts forever. Frenchie's Chicken, the taste that Houstonians have come and know to love. Goodson Honda. Visit www.goodsonauto.com. A proud supporter of Texas Southern University Athletics. And Russell Athletic, for people who put their hearts into sports. Russell Athletic, a proud supporter of Texas Southern University Athletics. And what a night here, Lemont. The Tiger fans are having a great night here at the H&PE Arena. The fans are out in numbers tonight. It's got to be about around maybe 5,000 or 6,000 here so far.
And they're coming in by the boatload. It's still coming in. You know how we do it here at the HBCU. You know, we're on our own time sometimes. But Texas Southern now starting to fill in these seats, and I expect it to be standing room only by halftime.
Only our talent can say that tonight. Kevin Galloway misses the first free throw. They trail. The Tigers trail by 1, 13-12. Kevin Galloway, a 6'7" senior from Sacktown, California, and he ties this contest. Jeff Weary will bring the ball up for the Panthers. New ball game here. The Tigers were down, and they have come all the way back to tie this game.
Prairie View got to find a way to get inside of that defense. Get inside of that zone defense, and there you go. With the jump shot like that, I thought it would work.
Well, however, it's an air ball, and Galloway is on the push.
Great pass.
Down low to Denson, and Denson couldn't pull it in the basket. Griffin out to Weary.
Oh.
Pump fakes. Can he put it in the basket? Yes! Count it. Jeff Weary for 3.
Freshman coming in making the big three-pointer.
5'8", 155-pound freshman that probably get him 20 pounds, Lemont.
Someone, in the world we live in, everything travels so fast. Somebody tweeted him on the sideline and told him he was talking about his stature, his size, and the #1 jersey. So he had to prove you a point and hit that three-pointer.
Hey, I've never been #1 on the baseball field, or I was #1 on the wrestling field, on the wrestling mat, because I started out in the 103 weight class, and I always had the first match.
103, huh?
103 pounds.
I can't remember the last time I was 103. I think it was
were you ever 103?
103, wow.
Then I was 112, 125.
Man, I think I was 103 in what?
3rd grade?
Probably so. I can't even remember. 6 months, I think. I'm just
wow, Lemont, wow. 14 left on the shot clock. Down low. Into the paint. Brandon Webb. Count the bucket.
Good pass by the guard there to number 34 for Prairie View. He was able to catch Texas Southern in their rotation in the zone. Webb was able to step back, stay in the inside paint. Good look by the guard to feed him. Get to the free throw line.
Wow, I mean, if you got to get a close-up on Jeff Weary, #1, Lemont. Can we get a close-up on this? This guy is small, man. He reminds me of like a Muggsy Bogues type.
He's quick. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He's quick.
I take that back. He's a little bit taller than Muggsy Bogues. Muggsy was what, 5'3"?
Probably so.
5'3", 5'4".
But he's only a freshman though, so he'll get.
So is he still growing?
Possibly. I grew another 2 inches in college, so I mean, you never know.
You grew 2?
Yeah. And Prairie View's a school that's on the come up as far as facilities. Shout out to them for getting the opportunity to upgrade their facilities in their stadium. Here's a points in the paint here. Prairie View have 10 as Texas Southern has 5.
Jones from downtown, no good. Rebound, here comes Griffin, 2-on-1. Griffin straight to the rack. In the bucket, 2 more points. And Coach Tony Harvey is telling his team to get back on the run.
Griffin did a great job by shielding his body off on a longer 6'7" Galloway and went to the left hand for the layup and the 2 points.
Travell Jones outside to Smith. Smith back up top to Galloway. 20 left on the shot clock. He's going to get the play from Coach Harvey. Prairie View in the zone here. Danner back to Galloway, back to Danner. 9 left on the shot clock. 8, 7, back door to King. Alley-oop slam. 21 of 15. The Tigers cut the lead to within 6.
Daniel King comes flying out of nowhere. Backdoor cut, alley-oop, Texas Southern Tigers.
Jeff Weary back to Griffin, back to Weary. 4:24 left to go here in the first half. Griffin driving through the zone. Shot is up from the free throw line. In and out of Spinaroni in the bucket.
Hey, I like Michael Griffin. I like what I see, and I like the fact that he was smart enough to penetrate that zone. Then he had the soft touch to get it up high enough over the center to get it in the basket.
Tigers trail by 8. Travell Jones into the lane, and he goes up for 2. Media timeout on the floor. When we return, Travell Jones heads to the free throw line for 2 shots. Tigers 15, Prairie View 23. You're watching TSU basketball here on the TSU Sports Network. Welcome back to Tiger basketball here on the TSU Sports Network. Rex and Tex showing some love to the referees over there. I hope they slipped them a couple 20s or 2.
No, we don't need that. We definitely don't need that. And TSU as an organization and as a school definitely doesn't need that.
You're right. You're definitely right, Lemont. With a school that's up on the rise like TSU, a SWAC championship under its belt now in the sport of football, a couple of SWAC championships in baseball. Basketball can use one again. The last SWAC championship was 2003. But they made it to the championship game last year, Lemont.
And that's, as we see here in this replay, we're going to review this alley-oop. Galloway, patient, then he sees Daniel King at the backside, good screen, slams it down by the big man. Daniel King, I always bring the resemblance of certain players. I gave LJD, Reggie Miller. I'm going to give Daniel King, he reminds me of Anthony Mason. He's an Anthony Mason type of guy. He's grunt work. He gets it done. He likes to talk trash. He's a bully on the down low. I'm going to go ahead and tell you he's Anthony Mason.
And Daniel King all the way from Panama, Panama. Mm-hmm. From Panama, South America.
Well, let me take that. Not take it back, but let me explain. Anthony Mason from the former New York Knicks. Because we have a younger generation right now that really don't know too much about the history of basketball. So he with the New York Knicks.
Well, we should get you your own segment on the next show, on the next broadcast, and we'll do broadcast history, NBA broadcast history. Maybe you and my man Ralph Cooper down at the end can hook that up.
Okay.
Weary will take it from downtown. He hits the rim, and Travell Jones has the rebound. KG on the run here across the timeline. Gets it out to Smith. Smith for the trifecta. Rebound Jones trying to go up, and he gets it out to Ray for 3. No good. Rebound Panthers into the hands of Daniel King.
Last 2 shots by Texas Southern have been jump shots. Want to settle down, trying to reset with 27 seconds here to go on the shot clock. But you got Terrell Jones wide open.
Jones in and out the bucket. Not your friend here in your own gym. Tigers on the run, and last touch by Justin Ray.
Well, Nick, I don't know how much this makes sense now, but it makes sense now. But at the time when I was watching in the warm-ups, I always watch the players as they warm up and they were shooting jump shots, and I noticed how tight the rims were in the state. Tonight it seemed like in the warm-ups a lot of guys wasn't knocking out a lot of shots. Now I see why. It seems like every time Texas Southern has an opportunity to shoot a wide open shot, it rims in or rims out. Same thing with Prairie View. They're shooting jump shots, so I don't know. The rims are tight right now, but hopefully they loosen up a little bit later.
Here's that pass down low into number 21, Michael Webb. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul was on number 3 of the Tigers, Daniel King, his second personal. Michael Webb, a 6'7" sophomore from Dallas, D-Town, Texas.
And a lefty at that. He looks like me. I remember shooting free throws left-handed. I'm a left-handed guy. If you ain't left, that's the right way to be, being left-handed. The smartest people in the world are left-handed.
Here comes the second free throw. And Daniel King on the rebound.
I like the way you just skipped over that, Nick.
Tigers shooting 21.7 from the field. The Panthers shooting 37%. We've got to get that going here. And the referee is going to call out of bounds on the Tigers, going from right to left on your TV screen in favor of the Panthers of Prairie View A&M. And the Prairie View A&M cheering section, they took the bus. They took the party bus down 290, and they're right behind us here.
Party bus?
The party bus, huh?
Is that a school party bus or somebody bought their own bus and put it?
I was thinking about that earlier. Wouldn't it be a bad idea for your student association to invest in like a party bus? When you take those long trips, I know, the football team always takes the long road trips to Alabama and Mississippi and, all those other places. I remember we took the bus up to Chicago one year.
Wow.
And just will I remind you, what happens on the bus stays on the bus. A quick jump ball as DeMondre Chapman went up for the shot. And it will remain Prairie View A&M basketball. Coach Byron Rim in his 5th season at Prairie View A&M. Trying to win round 2 of this matchup. Jeff Weary around the horn. Back to your boy Trent Simpson for 3. Yes! Count it. 26-15.
Now you see why Harris is the guy to watch for Prairie View coming in this game. He's a guy that can just get off real fast. He's the microwave of the Prairie View Panthers team.
Now don't say you're going to compare him to Vinny the Microwave, Levi.
Vinny the Microwave Johnson. Detroit Pistons.
Yeah, that's right, Detroit Pistons. And Trent Simpson on the steal. King right behind him. Going up strong, missed the layup. And the putback by number 32, DeMondre Chapman.
Don't look now. Prairie View A&M Panthers got the momentum and the confidence. With a timeout, looks like here by Texas Southern, a 30-second timeout, Nick. Prairie View slowly advancing away from the Texas Southern Tigers.
There's some discrepancy at half court. And let's see on that last possession here. Trent Simpson pulls it up. He hits the trifecta, and he scores big. His team has a 13-point lead right now, Lemon.
Trent Simpson. Hold on, let me say that right. Trent Simpson. Thank you. He's the guy that can get them going. My microwave.
14 points per game, the 5'10 senior from Huntsville, Alabama. He passed up Alabama A&M and Alabama State just to get to Prairie View, Texas.
It's special out there in Prairie View. I hint on it real quick during the transition to plays, but Prairie View is on the come up with their facilities and new stadium coming along. Prairie View is going to be a nice place. It's a nice place now.
Yeah.
This is going to just be a totally different place when their football stadium is enhanced.
And as I said, I found out my grandmother attended Prairie View back in the 40s, Lemon. Wow.
Rest in peace, Grandma.
Rest in peace. Harrison Smith over to King at the baseline. Shot is up. Count it. Tigers trail by 11, 28-17. Jeff Weary, not a bad player out there, Lemon. He may be small, but he plays with a big heart.
Real big heart. You typically find that in smaller guys that they might be small in size, but their heart is huge. And right now, Weir is doing a great job by leading Prairie View here with 50 seconds to go in the first half.
He even has the high white socks there.
I think you like his swag.
Oh, and it's a traveling violation. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, Jeff Weir, I mean, he just slid like he just walk it out as Adrian Tyler, our PA announcer, is playing the music for his traveling violation. He walked it out right there.
He walked it out. Well, it looked like he was indecisive of what he wanted to do, and he changed his mind at the last minute. And sometimes your mind, your feet move faster than your mind, and his feet start moving fast, and got caught for traveling. But real quick, Nick, I thought I'm thinking that you're admiring his swag. Like, that's a new phrase nowadays that everybody's saying. These young kids are saying nowadays. So I think you're admiring his swag.
Well, hey, I admire it. He's the smallest guy in the court. And Travell Jones brings it home. Slam jam. 28-19. The Tigers cut the lead to 9. Michael Griffin will play for the last shot. Coach Byron Rim will tell his team to hold the ball at half court.
I look for a backdoor cut here somewhere to try to establish a guy free to go to the basket next time.
4, 3, Simpson. And Griffin from downtown, and he hits it. And the Panthers go into the locker room with a 12-point lead. Coach Harvey is going to have to round up his troops if he wants to win round 2 tonight. We'll take a break here on the TSU Sports Network. The Tigers 19, the Panthers 31. It's halftime, folks.
Thank you. We're good. All right, gotcha. All right, I gotcha. Yes, correct. TSUTigerPower.com. All right.
Welcome back to halftime at TSU. The Tigers. All right. It's halftime here at Texas Southern. The Tigers trail 31-19. I have here with me Royce Huffman, the Senior Marketing Manager of TSU Tiger Power, powered by Texas Energy. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tell us what exactly are you guys doing here with Texas Southern University?
Well, Texas Energy is proud to have partnered up with TSU, and we've created a TSU Tiger Power plan. We've branded this energy plan to market to TSU alumni and fans.
Nice.
We have a low rate. Built into that low rate, the money goes back to the athletic department and the university. We feel that it's a great way for the fan and the alumni to get involved in the athletic program. And we feel it's a win-win. You know, you save money on electricity and give back to the university.
Why partner with a school like Texas Southern?
Well, you know, they've had a great run this past fall, winning the SWAC championship, and it's, you know, they're moving into more success, and
right.
It's something that we'd like to be a part of, and it's great.
Well, hey, if the fans out there want to be a part of it, how can they sign up?
Well, it's really easy. You can go to our website.
Okay.
It's www.tsutigerpower.com.
You see on the screen right there.
And it's it's very easy for you to sign up. It probably takes about 5 minutes.
Okay.
You go in there. It's very self-explanatory, and fill in the blanks and sign up and start supporting the university.
Well, thanks a lot, Mr. Huffman, for joining us here, and we want to appreciate you guys out there for signing up for TSUTigerPower.com.
Thank you. Go sign up. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Doc.
All right, appreciate it.
All right. Well, 31-19.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tell us what exactly are you guys doing here? And it's halftime here at Texas Southern. The Tigers trail 31-19. I have here with me Royce Huffman, the senior. Put it behind you. And it's halftime here at Texas Southern. The Tigers trail 31-19. I have here with me Royce Huffman, the Senior Marketing Manager of TSU Tiger Power, powered by Texas Energy. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tell us what exactly are you guys doing here with Texas Southern University?
Well, Texas Energy is proud to have partnered up with TSU, and we've created a TSU Tiger Power plan. We've branded this energy plan to market to TSU alumni and fans.
Nice.
We have a low rate. Built into that low rate, the money goes back to the athletic department and the university. We feel that it's a great way for the fan and the alumni to get involved in the athletic program. And we feel it's a win-win. You know, you save money on electricity and give back to the university.
Why partner with a school like Texas Southern?
Well, you know, they've had a great run this past fall, winning the SWAC championship, and it's, you know, they're moving into more success, and
right.
it's something that we'd like to be a part of, and it's great.
Well, hey, if the fans out there want to be a part of it, how can they sign up?
Well, it's really easy. You can go to our website.
Okay.
It's www.tsutigerpower.com.
You see on the screen right there.
And it's it's very easy for you to sign up. It probably takes about 5 minutes.
Okay.
You go in there. It's very self-explanatory, and fill in the blanks and sign up and start supporting the university.
Well, thanks a lot, Mr. Huffman, for joining us here, and we want to appreciate you guys out there for signing up for TSUTigerPower.com.
Thank you. Go sign up. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Doc. Farm.com to win tickets to see your favorite team. See a Texas State Farm agent for discounts up to 40% for you and your young driver. TSU Tiger Power. www.tsutigerpower.com. Powered by Texaco Energy, a proud supporter of TSU Athletics. And U.S. Coast Guard. Imagine having your college, junior, and senior years full funded. Valuable leadership, management, and law enforcement are just some of the things you can learn inside the U.S. Coast Guard. Welcome back to Tiger Basketball here at the H&PE Arena, Lemont. The Tigers trail by 12 points, 31-19. What is that chunked up to so far?
I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
What is that chunked up to? Why is that?
Well, because Prairie View went to that 1-2 punch, starting off at the beginning of the game. They established themselves in the lower post, going to their big man. Their big man has been doing outstanding here in the first half. Where's my numbers? Okay, well, we don't have my numbers. We got to improv. So okay. Here's highlights. You see Trayvon Jones going into the paint, the little floater, getting Texas Southern going early in the first half. As you can see here, defense, but then Prairie View was able to get back with the get-back points. Shot outside to LJD for the three-pointer. Another three-pointer by LJD to put Texas Southern in more points on the board. And like you said, Nick, they're down by 12 points. Texas Southern has to find a way to get back into this game by going down low, establish themselves down low. They only had 9 points in the first half in the paint. But they got great play, again, by Lawrence Johnson Danner. We call him LJD. He had 8 points. Prairie View, again, they had that 1-2 punch with Brandon Webb, number 34, establishing him early in the game with 7 points. Then they went outside with the big three. Michael Griffin with the big three-pointer right before halftime.
Field goals right here. Prairie View 39.4%. And Texas Southern shooting 25.9% from the field. Tigers, make that the Panthers have 2 of 7 from the charity stripe, and the Tigers are 3 for 10. Now rebounds for the Tigers. Total rebounds for the Panthers 24, and total rebounds for the Tigers 21. So the Tigers trailing that rebound battle by 3. The turnover battle is being won right now by Texas Southern. Not a good look, Lemont. They lead 7-5.
I don't know if Coach Harvey will like that phrase you just made, says it's been win or is won by Texas Southern, but you're right. Texas Southern has 7 turnovers as Prairie View only has 5.
Back to the action here. The start of the second half, the Tigers trail by 12. They trail 31-19. King shot is up, and Travell Jones on the rebound, and he cleans up the glass. And 21-31, the Tigers trail by 10. That's Travell Jones.
And I expect Travell to be more aggressive here in the second half. He didn't have a productive first half as LJD came and stepped in big for the offense. Travell Jones is the type of guy he needs to get going early, and hopefully that momentum can carry him late into the second half.
Well, one guy's name we haven't called out so much of is Timothy Price. You got to get him going down there in the middle as he just blocked that shot for the Tigers. Trent Simpson with 10 left on the shot clock. Pump fakes, goes baseline, and there's the first foul of the half. Looks like it's going to be number 25, the big quarter, Timothy Price, with his second foul of the evening.
Texas Southern needs Price to stay out of foul trouble. He's one of the guys that brings that big guy presence down there. I was walking by him early in the game, or at the halftime. He's legitimately 6'11". Houston guy as well.
And he's a
high school.
foot taller than me, man. Wow. I've never stood next to Yao Ming, but I could just imagine. Going into the lane is number 23 for the Prairie View A&M Panthers from Chicago, Illinois. It's Courtney Bell. 2 more points for the Panthers.
Good shake and bake by Mr. Bell there. Was able to free himself up, get in the lane. Silky smooth left hand layup.
You like that silky smooth, man.
Well, it was smooth. It's a package thing. You just can't say silky smooth just because he made the basket. It's the process of what took place before the basket. So it's kind of almost silky smooth.
Silky smooth.
Silky smooth.
Maybe I could be silky smooth one day. 33-21. Tigers trail by 12. Daniel King kicks it out to Galloway. Back to King. Alley-oop slam jam by Travell Jones. 33-23. The Tigers cut the lead to 10.
And it's obvious what Texas Southern want to do. They want to get Travell Jones going here in the second half. The only 2 points, only 2 baskets from Texas Southern has been by Mr. Jones.
Another slam jam from 23, Courtney Bell. 2 more points for Courtney Bell. He now has 10, and he leads all scores. Galloway inside to King. King jump shots. No good. Rebound. Prairie View on the run. Across the timeline. Beloved Rogers. Gets it inside to Webb. Jump hook. Back to Bell, and he tries to slam it home. Shot was blocked by Travell Jones. Galloway will reset.
Give it to Price down low. There you go.
And Travell Jones, another slam. He'll bring it home. Travell Jones from Los Angeles, Hollywood, California.
6 consecutive points by Mr. Jones. You know, he's warming up.
Courtney Bell would try another jump shot. LJD on the board. He slings it out to Galloway. Galloway on the run. Looking for LJD, and he misses the 3-pointer. King with the rebound. Gets it back out to KG, Kevin Galloway, and he'll have to reset. LJD one more time. Trifecta. 35-28. The Tigers trail by 7.
I guess LJD, Nick, didn't like the first position or spot he was at. He slid over just a couple steps over and knocked down the 3-point.
You saw that, huh?
Yeah.
Is that what Reggie Miller used to do?
I thought that was first half, man. We back on the Reggie Miller.
Well, he's not Reggie Miller in the second half?
Yes, he's Reggie Miller. We established that. I said he reminds me of Reggie Miller.
Wow. LJD for 3. 35-28. The Tigers trail by 7. Somebody's on the way. It looks like TSU is trying to get back into this game today. 35-28. The Tigers will play defense here. And it looks like there's some discrepancy under the rim. They've got me singing here. Panthers get in Michael Griffin. Double team here. Galloway and LJD on the top half of the zone. 3-pointer. It's banked off the backboard by Beloved Riders. He didn't call glass.
Well, it could be late in the evening, but the bank is still open. As Beloved Rogers called in off the window. I don't know if he said glass or not, but he went in for Beloved Rogers.
I didn't hear.
Beloved Rogers giving Prairie View a nice, comfortable lead here at 38-28.
Travell Jones cleaning up the boards again. Travell Jones puts it in the basket. He now has 10 points for the Tigers.
Can we say 8 consecutive points by Mr. Jones? As you see on the replay here, with the monitor being down, my improv on it. Hey, Mr. Jones got in there, was able to get inside the paint, put it off the glass for his 8th point here with 16 minutes here into the second half.
Shot is up.
Oh, I said 16 minutes.
By DeJuan Carnegie, count the basket. Tigers now trail by 10 again. Harrison Smith into the game, the transfer from University of Texas by way of Jones High School. Galloway off the glass, no good. Rebound, Panthers into the open court. Travell Jones on the run. Ball is stolen by the Tigers. L.J.D. to the rack. Count the basket and one.
LJ, go ahead, I'm sorry, Nick.
Well, I was just going to say LJD is making it happen for the Tigers. Well, there you have it. 40-32. The Tigers trail by 8. When we return, LJD to attempt a 3-point play.
I'm Percy Crusoe, and you haven't been at Frenchie's Chicken, or if it's been a while since your last visit, no place does chicken like Frenchie's. Our chicken is seasonized with our blend of Creole herbs and spices. Our side dishes include the tastiest greens and red beans and rice you'll ever put in your mouth. Try our new King Roll rotisserie chicken at our Scott Street location. Come on by Frenchie's Chicken, where the taste lasts forever.
Welcome back to Tiger basketball here on the TSU Sports Network. The Tigers trail 40-32, but it's rocking in here at the H&PE Arena. The Tiger fans are so glad they go to TSU.
Well, I can tell you who else is glad that someone goes to TSU, and that's LJD, freshman out of Detroit, Michigan, 6'4", 180 pounds, but he's playing like he's 220 today, going in the paint, getting the foul and the bucket, hopefully get his 3-point play, getting Texas Southern closer and closer to the league. Hey, we got the monitors back.
Hey, it's always nice to have monitors.
Yeah, we went from TV, and we went from radio, TV to radio, and then we're back to TV.
LJD to attempt a 3-point play, and he's 2 for 4 on the evening. He can cut the lead to within 7 here. Free throw is up. Free throw is good. 40-33, the Tigers trail by 7. It's a packed house here at the H&PE Arena, Lee. Mind, you got to give it up to this crowd for coming in this cold weather here in Houston, Texas.
Yeah, it's cold here. Not cold compared. It's freezing up there in Dallas, but you're absolutely right. For them to come out and support the Texas Southern Tigers, as well as Prairie View, you have a lot of alumni here in the stands.
LJD misses that 3-pointer right there. And the Panthers will have it again on offense. 15:08 left to go here in this contest. Tigers trying to win their 9th game in conference. Trying to sit on top of the SWAC at 9-1. And losing the basketball of the Panthers. Harrison Smith comes away with it. Galloway left side to Smith. Smith driving in the lane. Quick pass out to Denson. Back to Jones, over to Galloway. He'll pull it up from downtown. Trifecta! The Tigers pull within 4 here. And Coach Byron Rim will have to call a 30-second timeout. Kevin Galloway, the transfer from University of Kentucky, pulled up from the kitchen. Counter.
Looks good. I mean, fantastic shot by Mr. Galloway. You know, it started early in the football season. I think it's transitioning over to the basketball where, Texas Southern is known as Texas Southern here in the South southwest region of the country, but around the nation, and everybody's starting to call Texas Southern second chance U. And with Mr. Galloway coming in from Kentucky, transferring into Texas Southern, he's getting second chance, and he's been phenomenal this year for the Texas Southern Tigers.
Well, you know, you got to give it up to Coach Harvey and his Tigers right now, Lemont. They were down 10 points. Now they trail by 4. How do you keep the pressure on these Panthers here in the second half?
And as you see the shot here, Travell passed it out to Galloway, had his feet set, bent his knees, follow through, nothing but the bottom of the net.
And how did the Tigers shoot so well? Go
ahead, Nick.
We're not shooting well here, but they're 3 for 16. The Panthers are 4 for 12 from beyond the arc, but it's been helping them right here in the second half. How do you keep the pressure on the Panthers here if you're Coach Harvey and the crew?
Well, continue to do what you're doing. You know, stopping them on defense with the zone play, and when you get opportunity to push the ball, and keep the ball in Travell Jones' hands in the second half because he's been lights out.
And another timeout by Prairie View, a trap in the corner. The Tigers playing some good defense here in the second half. 14-25. You talked about keeping the pressure up, Lemont, doing what you're doing the fundamental things. And that's what I talked with Coach Harvey about yesterday. If you practice the fundamentals, you will get that edge that you need in every contest you play.
And the key word you said was fundamental. You know, fundamentals is the foundation for Texas Southern. Fundamentals is the foundation for any team. You got to get down to the basics. And Texas Southern Coach Harvey, he's a detail-oriented coach. He likes to focus in on small things. And, you know, it shows sometimes on the court, sometimes it doesn't. But for the most part, you know Coach Harvey is teaching his guys the technique and the fundamentals, what it needs to do to be successful here on the court.
The Panthers will set up a play here. 15 left on the shot clock. Shot is up by Meadows, no good. Rebound, loose ball, Harrison Smith has it. And the Tigers were yelling for a timeout, but the referee is going to give them a jump ball. And the possession arrow is going to go towards Prairie View A&M. Lemont, it seems as though people are coming out of nowhere for this contest tonight. And here's that jump ball. They'll lose ball on the floor. And they were trying to call a timeout, but they didn't get it. So the Panthers will have it under their own rim.
And you always find Harrison Smith in the middle of something. He's always in there. He's penetrating the hole or in the paint, or he's scrappy enough to get down there and fight for the loose ball. Harrison Smith is a great sixth man for the Texas Southern Tigers.
You're a Harrison Smith guy.
I'm a hard-working guy. I like guys that's willing to put their nose in and get dirty. And Harrison Smith, as well as Daniel King, represent Texas Southern well doing that type of work for this school.
Brandon Webb got in there and got a little dirty, make the score 42-36. Harrison Smith driving to the lane. Right hand, rebound. Travell Jones. Long court pass to LJD, and he'll reset. And the shot clock did not start, so they'll take a couple of seconds off that clock.
Where's Frank doing over there, man? He didn't start the shot clock.
Well, we started the shot clock here. I saw the shot clock start, but hey, Frank's over there. He's a little lackadaisical over there, Frank.
Frank's over there enjoying the game from a fan standpoint. Don't realize he has to run the clock, but it's all good. We all have our mistakes throughout the game, and I'm certainly will have some more during the second half.
Frank has been around for a long time. He's worked here at Texas Southern on that stat advisory board for a while. Kevin Galloway loses the basketball, and he's fouled by number 10, Michael Griffin. Michael Griffin now has 3 fouls, so let's see what Coach Byron Rim wants to do. He may have to come out the contest.
And as Galloway, you see in this replay, Galloway is trying to establish the high pick and roll. Griffin, with his quick hands, able to get in there, not just get a little bit of ball, he got majority of the hand, which was called for the foul.
Kevin Galloway 1 for 2 from the charity stripe tonight, make it 1 for 3. Make it 1 for 4. Tigers still trail by 6 here. 42-36, 13-15 left to go here in this contest. Inbound pass in the paint. Back out to Simpson.
Good recovery defense for Texas Southern. The ball went down too easy to the paint. They was able to recover in the zone, put the ball back outside.
Michael Griffin with the off-balance shot puts it inside the bucket. 44-36. Tigers now trail by 8 again.
Griffin is picking up where he left off, hitting that buzzer beater right before halftime, still in the momentum and winning the crowd before he ran into the locker room celebrating with his teammates.
LJD with the off-balance runner. Keither Dixon couldn't pull it in. Here comes Simpson. Bounce pass into Griffin. No look down the web. Off the backboard. 2 more points for the Panthers. They have extended their lead to 10 again. And Harrison Smith comes down the court and he's fouled. Number 41, Tim Meadows, his first personal here.
Look at Michael Griffin. Get inside, head fake to the big guy, from the big guy, number 34, Brandon Webb. 1-2 punch I talked about at halftime. Just continue to show their outstanding play here in the second half. Brandon Webb got off to a fast start in the first half. They established him early against the Texas Southern zone in the first half, and Michael Griffin.
Harrison Smith to the rack for 2, 46-38. The Tigers have cut the lead down to 8. Meadows pulls it up from downtown. No good. Rebound, Travell Jones. He'll have to bring it up the court himself. LJD, the redshirt freshman from D-Town, Detroit, Michigan. Galloway looking for LJD. Quick bounce pass to King. 15 left on the shot clock. Smith into the paint. And a blocking foul on the Panthers.
Smart move by Harrison Smith to understand the shot clock and get in the paint and get to the free throw line.
Media timeout on the floor. Tigers trail by 8, 46-38. You're watching TSU basketball here.
I'm Percy Cruzo. If you haven't been to French's Chicken, or if it's been a while since your last visit, no place does chicken like French's. Our chicken is seasonized with our blend of Creole herbs and spices. Our side dishes include the tastiest greens and red beans and rice you'll ever put in your mouth. Try our new King Roll rotisserie chicken at our Scott Street location. Come on by French's Chicken, where the taste lasts forever.
46-38, the Panthers of Prairie View A&M lead your Fighting Tigers of Texas Southern. Nick Strong here alongside Lemont Williams, bringing you Fighting Tiger basketball here on the TSU Sports Network. And Lemont, here's some highlights here. Travell Jones out to LJD for 3, getting it going here early on. And here's another one downtown. Brandon Ware bringing a slam home for the Panthers of Prairie View A&M. Here's Tim Price into Travell Jones, making a presence down low. And you got to ask yourself, was that all? No. Travell Jones comes right back with another one downtown. And he's going to do it again. Travell Jones in the paint tonight. Money for the Tigers.
Nick, now, I thought I had copyrights to the money phrase, man.
No, no, you don't have copyrights.
Okay.
We're a tag team now.
I know. It's time to rub off on you.
If you go, I go.
Oh, that sounds great. But I'm waiting to hear the Silky Smooth next.
Well, I wasn't going to bring up the Silky Smooth, but I possibly will since you say so.
Silky Smooth.
46-38, and Harrison Smith shoots a Silky Smooth free throw. And Tyler follows me up with a yeah, baby, Silky Smooth motion. From Houston, Texas, by way of Jones High School. 2 in a row for Harrison Smith, 46-40.
Texas Southern comes back now with their 1-2-1-1 press, full court press. They had some success in that in the first half. Coach Harvey made some adjustments at halftime. During that timeout. Maybe he wants to kind of cut that momentum off before they get across the half court.
Jeff Weary, number 1, will bring the ball up for the Panthers. Beloved Rogers for 3. In and out the bucket. Travell Jones grabs the loose ball, and he'll put it in the hands of KG. Smith going baseline. And a blocking foul on Tim Meadows, the 6'2 junior from Fort Worth, Texas. That's his 3rd foul.
And you see here Harrison Smith, the reason why I admire his work so much, he's not afraid to go to the basket. He loves contact, and I had the chance to talk to him last week. He stated that contact, going to the basket like that, established him to get him going in the game coming off the bench.
16 fouls for the Panthers. LJD off balance into the bucket. The Tigers have cut the lead to within 4 here. Tigers off the bench, 4 points. The Panthers with 9. Here comes a quick steal. Travell Jones off the rack. Count it, 46-44. And the crowd is a rocket here.
Well, you saw the silky smooth move of the going behind the back, then getting to the left side and landing off the basket, off the backboard. Travell Jones is the guy right now for the Texas Southern Tigers in the second half.
And Daniel King being aggressive out there, Lemont. You can't ask for anything better. He did draw the foul, but he was going for the ball, and that's all that mattered. Here's the replay. Travell Jones going behind the back, Spinneroonie up and under and in. Wow.
Say that 3 times fast. No, I was just
well, not today. No, I'll say that for another day. 9:56 left to go here. Michael Griffin. Here comes a 3-pointer by MG. Loose ball. LJD has it. Here come the Tigers on the run. KG to the rack. And shot was blocked. Wow. What a game here. Griffin to Simpson. Shot is up and a foul.
Well, it's starting to pick up now when we're under 10 minutes before this game is over. And good hustle play by Prairie View. Started down there with the block that you see. Galloway setting it up. Used his big frame to get in the paint, but nah. Stop, baby. Stopped it, said Brandon Webb. Down the court by Michael Griffin. Dish it off to his number, Trey Simpson. Trent Simpson gets to the free throw line. The crowd is up here now, Nick. It's up. We're in it now. We're locked in until it's over.
I really wish I could stand right now. Not because I'm a Tiger, but because this is a great game right here, Lemont.
Atmosphere is great here at the H&PE Arena. You can't ask for anything better than this.
Trent Simpson misses the first free throw. Leading score for your Tigers.
And as you can see the crowd here, late arrival, but hey, never that late. And once they got here, they packed the house at H&PE.
Shot is no good. Rebound Tigers. Travell Jones puts in the hand of Galloway. Tigers can take the lead or tie on this possession. And it looks as though a defensive foul right there on the Panthers. That'll be number 10, Michael Griffin, the junior from Long Beach, California.
And here's Galloway trying to set something up, goes to the left hand, and he blows by Griffin, but Griffin's called for a block call there. It looked similar like a flop there.
Yeah, I think he was trying to win a couple of awards there.
But let's revisit what I stated earlier in the first half, how his size at 5'8", going against a 6'7" point guard will be the difference maker late in the second half. Now we're in the second half. We'll see as his game go on. He's committed his 3rd foul. If Galloway can take advantage of that and get Texas Southern this lead.
He misses the 1-and-1, gets his own rebound, gets it out to Harrison Smith at the baseline. Shot is up and count the bucket. 46 all. The Tigers have tied it here. Wow, listen to this crowd here in the H&PE Arena.
Well, Nick, you see why I like him, huh? And you see why I admire his effort, because you see in this replay. Go to the right side. Man up in the paint. Give me the 2 points.
Coach Byron Rim has seen enough, and he's going to have to talk to his guys. Wow, what a game. The Tigers in the bonus here. 46-46. Harrison Smith, Lemont, and he now has, Harrison Smith now has 6 points. A-Rocket Moving and Storage, specializing in both commercial and residential moving. At A-Rocket Storage, our goal is to provide you with courteous, expedient, and professional service. Bud Light, the taste that lasts forever. A proud supporter of TSU Athletics. Fort Bend Mechanical, a corporate and partner sponsor of Texas Southern University Athletics. Tigers have a chance to take the lead here. And no good. I don't think I was ready for the crowd to explode anyway, Lemont. We'll wait till the next time. Trent Simpson. Panthers have a chance now to take the lead. The crowd on their feet. 23 left on the shot clock. Webb in the paint. Shot is up, and Daniel King will be whistled for the foul.
And that's big on Daniel King there. I think that might be his 3rd or 4th foul. Not paying attention by the guy behind him. Allow the Prairie View Brandon Webb to get behind him. Brandon Webb did a great job catching the ball, but he exploded back up, try to get in the basket, get to the free throw line.
You know, another reason due to this crowd, Lemont, usually when Prairie View and Texas Southern play, they play twice, of course, and the first matchup is always when school is not in session. So whenever that game comes around, the crowd is not as large. But the fact that we're in Houston, and it's the second game here in Houston, here at H&PE Arena, that's going to draw some more numbers here. And that's a good thing.
That's a great thing. That's a great thing. Attendance is always good to have. Support is always good to have. Student body, everybody here, faculty and staff is good to have. I see Dr. Charles McCullen over there with his arms folded up, enjoying both sides. You know, Mr. McCullen
he's got some purple and gold ties in there.
He has some purple and gold ties, but his loyalty right now to the Texas Southern Tigers.
Tigers fall to within 1. Fall by 1. Panthers take the lead, 47-46. Galloway to LJD. KG gets it back now. No look down to Jones. And Jones slams it home. And the Tigers take the lead, 48-47.
That's 14 unanswered points? Not unanswered, but that's 14 points for Mr. Trevon Jones here in the second half.
Trent Simpson leaves it up top for Jeff Weary. 2-3 zone here by the maroon and gray. Weary driving. Quick pass down on the web. Loose ball. Tim Price, and he stepped out of bounds while he dove for that loose ball. Now, Tim Price is so tall that when he dove on the floor, half of his body was already out of bounds, man. They're wiping up that spot right now. Got a lot of tall people around here. Here it is right here. Travell Jones going down low for the turnaround slant. 7 left on the shot clock. Shot is up by Meadows. Rebound Tigers. They have a chance to keep up the pressure. Galloway loses it. Tip from behind. Loose ball. Here comes Courtney Bell going up strong. Count the basket, and it's a seesaw battle. Back and forth. The Panthers have taken the lead again, 49-48.
Courtney Bell was rewarded for knocking the ball out of Galloway's hand. He was able to get down there and get the 2 points and put it in the basket.
Smith tried to go baseline, put the ball off the backboard and down to the ground for the Prairie View A&M Panthers was was number 41, Tim Meadows. That was number 34, Brandon Webb. Well, actually, it's not Brandon Webb. However, we'll find out who it is on the court. We'll take a quick break here on the TSU Sports Network. The Tigers trail by 1, 49-48. a proud supporter of Texas Southern Athletics, Goodson Honda, www.goodsonauto.com. And Russell Athletic. For more than 100 years, Russell Athletic has supplied America's athletes and teams with the latest innovations to help them. And State Farm. See a Texas State Farm agent for discounts up to 40% for you and your young driver. And TSU Tiger Power. www.tsutigerpower.com. A proud supporter of TSU. And U.S. Coast Guard. Imagine having your college, junior, and senior years full funded. Valuable leadership, management, and law enforcement are just some of the things you will learn in the U.S. Coast Guard. And that was number 23, Courtney Bell from Chi-Town, my hometown, Illinois. And he's off his back, and he went down pretty hard, Lemont.
Yeah, you know, in the world we live in today, and especially in sports, everybody's, you know, so conscious now with the concussions and things of that nature. So you want to make sure you take extra precautions when you have players down on the floor. Luckily, we're happy to see that the young man was able to get off the floor and Courtney Bell getting to the sideline.
Well, Harrison Smith to the line. He can tie this game with a free throw. And he misses. Harrison Smith on the night. 2 for 4 from the charity stripe. Let's see if he can tie this game for the Tigers, and he does. 49 all. Two-three zone by the Tigers. Here comes the pressure. Weary in the corner. Air ball. Trent Simpson. And he throws it off the big quarter, Tim Price. And no, it's going to be a foul. That's number 25, Big Tim Price. And Tim Price has fouled out.
Price tried to establish himself here tonight, but he got off to a slow start, got in foul trouble early. Didn't have a big night here performance, but he was able to walk off the court. Didn't score any points, but he had a presence down low in that zone that kind of made Prairie View swing the ball out wide because they couldn't penetrate with his body down there. So let's see how Coach from Prairie View make these adjustments as Price is now removed from this game.
To the free throw line is Trent Simpson. He has 4 points on the night. 1 for 4 from the charity stripe. You were pretty high on Trent Simpson coming into this contest, Lemont.
Trent Simpson, yeah, I was very high on him coming into the game. He's one of those guys that can, he can light it up, get going. I made reference to the microwave earlier. He can get in the game and start getting going fast, man. He's one. And Prairie View's going to need his effort. They're going to need his effort here late in the second half as they're going to try to sneak out of here in H&PE with a victory.
Vinny the microwave, huh?
Vinny the microwave Johnson.
Can Trent Simpson hit both his free throws? He doesn't. Rebound, Webb. Tigers come back on the push. They trail by 1. Weary, all 5'8" of them, plays defense on all 6'7" of Kevin Galloway. Nine left on the shot clock. LJD out to Smith. Loose ball. Smith has it. Into the paint. Travell Jones. And he'll go up. Travell Jones will go to the line and shoot 2. Fouls on number 34, Brandon Webb. He now has 4 fouls.
And you see in this replay, Travell Jones, last second, the play clock is ticking down. He's smart enough to get in there and get the high percentage shot by trying to go to the basket, getting the spot on the line.
How could I mix up Harrison Smith and Travell Jones? Harrison Smith wears the jump man out there. He wears Jordans. Only wears Jordans. I think he has a Jordan contract. Travell Jones hits the first one. Tie game here. 50 all. Lemont, I think people are still coming inside this building tonight.
It's big enough. We can, it holds, 30,000? I mean, no.
10,000.
I'm thinking football. Excuse me.
Yeah, this is
10,000.
This is not Reliant, or it's not Toyota. However, TSU and PV used to play in Toyota Center. And Travell Jones gives the Tigers a 1-point lead here. Tigers have fought all the way back. Meadows, no look, down to Courtney Bell. He pushes off, gets his own rebound. Can't put it in the bucket. Panthers reset, fresh shot clock. Griffin from downtown, no good, loose ball. Tiger basketball.
Big break there for Texas Southern defense. Having an opportunity to fight hard in that zone press, defense 2-3 zone, and coming away with no basket for Prairie View. That was a big stop for them.
Tigers have the lead, Lemont. How do you want to close out this contest on top?
You want to control the clock. You know, you want to get it down as much as possible while you have the lead. But then you want to take high percentage shots as well. Try to get to the basket, get in the bonus, and get a chance to get to the free throw line.
Your officials for tonight's game, Chuck Jones, Ross Cullins, and Joe Wilbert making the calls out there.
So far, so good.
Yeah, they called a pretty good game. Both officials from both games.
You know, pretty good. I mean, with the expectation going into this game being a rival game, a cross-town rival, you know, you want to have some good officials here tonight, and we certainly have some here.
Travell Jones in the paint, and an offensive foul on Travell Jones. And that's only his first personal foul tonight.
Travell Jones had the space. Ooh, the extra push right there, bumping into the body. Good job by Prairie View to kind of come back with the recovery defense on the backside, forcing them to get the ball back.
That's a big man move, man.
That's a big man move.
That's a Charles Barkley move right there. Did you visit with Sir Charles up there in Dallas?
No, I did not get a chance to run across Sir Charles at all. However, I did run across some other people.
Courtney Bell into the lane. Rebound, Travell Jones. Get off me. Puts it in the hands of Kevin Galloway. And the Panthers will run a 2-3 zone here. Let's see how Coach Harvey wants to approach this. Backdoor to Denson in the lane. Count the bucket, 53-50. The Tigers lead by 3.
Smart move by the SWAC 3-time newcomer of the week here. That's Mr. Galloway, who was smart enough to understand that they bit on the LJD screen to the outside and jumped it down to his big man for the basket.
Denson trying to play tough D down low, and he'll be whistled for the foul. You know, you talk about the referees doing a great job up until that point. I didn't like that call.
Well, you know, you're kind of biased a little bit, so it's all good. You know, you're inside, you're dying.
I can go both ways. There's some calls that they made on us. Well, not really, but. Here's the call right here.
Yeah.
Now you make the call, Lemont. Where's the foul? Come on.
Well, the offensive player went across. He couldn't get to the basket, so he went back. And as he went back, then hit him across the arm.
Be on Prairie View side.
I'm objective. I'm down the middle, so I call it like I see it.
I think that's your MEAC SWAC bias. Former Howard University standout, Lemont Williams.
Yes, sir.
LemontWilliams.com. Courtney Bell off the glass, no good. Rebound, Travell Jones. Tigers still lead by 3. And Kevin Galloway. Kevin Galloway is a good kid, Lemont. I watched practice yesterday. He didn't say a word. Only sentence he asked was he asked for somebody to make a phone call with their cell phone. That's it. Coach Harvey worked him out after practice. He was okay with it. LJD for 3. 56-50, and the Tigers take a 6-point lead.
LJD went quiet for a little bit, but he's back. First half, he was lights out. Second half, he's finally stepping up now here under 5 minutes to get a 3-pointer for Texas Southern.
He leads all scorers with 19. However, coming back with the 2 points is Brandon Webb. He now has 14. He leads all Prairie View scores.
And Nick, you mentioned about Galloway. I'm going to give you my comparison of what I see in Galloway and who he reminds me of. He reminds me of a Penny Hardaway with the size and able to hangs with the smaller guys, but he has a down low presence and a jump shot with the three-pointer.
Kevin Galloway from downtown, 59 to 52. The Tigers take a 7-point lead here.
Both coaches out of their seats as we look here. As we wander into the latter part of the half, Nick, both coaches out of their seat, and we'll talk more about it when we come back.
We'll take our last media timeout. The Tigers have taken the lead. They've woken up the Tigers den. 3:17 left to go. You're watching Fighting Tiger basketball here on the TSU Sports Network.
Get 2.9% financing for up to 60 months on certified used Hondas at Goodson Honda. Goodson has Houston's most popular used cars, trucks, and SUVs in all price ranges. And get Goodson Honda's exclusive lifetime warranty. Nobody beats a Goodson used car deal. Shop online at GoodsonHonda.com. Get 2.9% financing for up to 60 months on certified used Hondas at Goodson Honda. Goodson has Houston's most popular used cars, trucks, and SUVs in all price ranges. And get Goodson Honda's exclusive lifetime warranty. Nobody beats a Goodson used car deal. Shop online at GoodsonHonda.com.
59-52, the Tigers lead by 7. 3:17 left to go here in this contest. And the sounds of the Ocean of Soul behind us here in the H&PE Arena. Here are your conference standings. Jackson State, Texas Southern. Made a mistake earlier. Prairie View A&M, 6th place. Lemont, 6th place, not 5th. They're 3-6, 6-16 overall. Not looking good for the Panthers here.
You know what? But anything is possible. You know, and that's the beauty of the SWAC tournament. You know, they can get a victory here tonight and get a momentum going to the SWAC tournament and win it all. So, I mean, just because your record says one thing, you can find some time to get an opportunity to build on something and allow that to help you to win the SWAC tournament. But that's where it all comes down to, the SWAC tournament in Garland, Texas. At the end of the day, I mean, these standings are standings. You know, you have guys at number 1, you have guys at the bottom of the conference. But you get in that SWAC tournament, it's one and done.
Johnson Danner in the lane. Out to Jones from downtown. He misses the shot. Panthers back on the run. Griffin in the paint. Shot is blocked by LJD. Ball is tipped, loose ball. Webb out to Simpson. Back to Webb down low. And he's whistled for a foul. And a technical foul. And Coach Harvey is overheated here in the H&PE Arena.
It doesn't take that much to get Coach Harvey all upset.
And now he has been teched. Tony Harvey has been called for a technical foul.
Little more fuel to the fire here in H&PE Arena. You know, two teams, two rivals. Everybody's tense. It's coming out to the wire. You get a call like that, you expect your head coach to go off, and Coach Harvey is defending his players. He's going to go to bat for him, get the technical foul.
Well, you got to have a coach like that, Lemont. Well, you got to have a coach like that.
Well, you know, sometimes you got to, what's the saying? You win the war, or you. At the end of the day, here's what I'm trying to say. At the end of the day, he took the technical. In return, it probably pays off for him later. He wants to get his point across to the referee or the official, so he'll take the technical for his team, but his point got across to the official. So next time, Mr. Officials know, hey, Mr. Tony Harvey is nobody to play with. Because you see it all the time. You see coaches like the Bobby Knights. You see these very animated coaches that get into the face of the officials, not because they want an altercation with the officials, it's because they want to get their point across. And sometimes you just got to, beat on the table or stomp your feet to get some attention. But at the end of the day, you want your point to get across because you got to defend your team. If that makes any sense.
When are you going to start coaching, man? That's all I got to say. When can we get you into a suit? Well, you're already in a suit and tie, but when can we get you into a suit and tie on the sideline?
Well, I'm coaching now. with my assistant coach right here, Nick Strong.
I don't want to be an assistant coach. I want to be an associate head coach. How about that?
You're the head coach, and I'm the offensive coordinator.
Trent Simpson will shoot the second technical, count the bucket. Now 2 more free throws for Trent Simpson.
Everybody's out of their seat, and it's spilled to the side of the court. We have people literally standing right behind us in our ear, Nick.
And he misses the third of 4. Trent Simpson. The senior from Huntsville, Alabama. Here comes the 4th free throw. It's good. You caught it, Lemont. They're free. You got to take them.
You got to take it when it's free.
Now 2 more free throws for the Deuce, Beloved Rogers, the 6'2 junior from Baltimore, Maryland. B-Town. B-More.
B-More. It's a long way. Baltimore's a long way from Texas. Some phenomenal players come out of Baltimore in the basketball world. Speaking of Mr. Carmelo Anthony.
He's from Baltimore?
Baltimore raised.
I know he's Oak Cliff graduate. Give me an Oak Hill.
Yeah, that's a prep school. He went to the prep school, but Carmelo Anthony's born and raised Baltimore area. Phenomenal talent. And you see him every Sunday evening, or can't say Sunday evening, you can see him weekly.
Well, the question is,
NBA.
where will you see him in the next couple weeks?
Well, the Houston Rockets, hopefully they can pony up and try to find a way to get him down here in Houston.
And knocked out of bounds by the Panthers. Tiger basketball. You really think the Rockets are going to sign Carmelo Anthony or trade for Carmelo Anthony?
No, I don't. They can try. They can put their name in the hat. I don't. I really think he's going back to the East Coast, New York market.
You guys like it out there. I mean, something about you East Coasters. You come downtown, you come down south, you come to the West Coast, and you eat up all our sun, and you bring us the cold weather on days like this. A quick foul there by the Panthers. That's the Deuce, Beloved Rogers. Harrison Smith to the free throw line to shoot 2. Tigers and the Panthers each have 10 fouls. So they'll shoot 2 the rest of the way out. Harrison Smith couldn't put that down.
That's not good. That's not good. You get any opportunity, especially late in the game with 2 minutes and 20 seconds, you have to hit those shots. You have to put it in the basket and try to get the win here at home. That's definitely not good.
4-point lead for the Tigers. What a game here at the H&PE Arena. Nick Strong and Lemont Williams bringing you all the action courtside as the Tigers look to stand atop in first place. Simpson will take it from just inside the arc. Swish! Your boy.
My boy, I try to tell you, keep your eye on Trent Simpson. He's a guy that can get warm in an instant. My microwave Simpson.
Kevin Galloway being guarded by Michael Griffin. .15 left on the shot clock. Tre'Vell Jones goes up strong, and he's fouled going to the basket. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
You know, with the game so close here, Nick, 59-57, but we see this replay here. Tre'Vell Jones fakes right, go back to the left, get in the lane, get in the paint, get a foul. And what I was trying to say is that you tend to have the stronger, bigger guys will get the calls, even if it doesn't look like a foul. Tre'Vell Jones is a smart enough basketball player to understand if he gets down there and just get his arms up, the officials might call a foul.
Tre'Vell Jones knocks down the first free throw. Second free throw is good. A 4-point lead for the Tigers. 61-57. Lemont, the Panthers going to huddle up right now. What is Coach Byron Rim telling his guys?
let's go. Let's go. Let's try to find a way to win this game here and hit on home. He's probably telling them, watch, be careful and be conscious of your aggressive defense now late in the game because everything is in the bonus. You want to make sure you don't commit to anything where you hurt your team and put you in a bad situation. So, coach want to make sure that Prairie View is smart on defense but aggressive on offense.
61-57, a great game here at the H&PE Arena. The crowd behind us, everybody's into it. What a night this is going to be after this game is over. And I hope the Tigers can come out on top.
Outside the fact that you're a TSU alum, everybody here hopes TSU win, but the better team will win. At the end of the day, the better team will win. And right now, Texas Southern has the lead, so they're looking like the better team with 1 minute and 35 seconds to go.
Well, the Tigers will have to play defense the full length of the floor. Tigers lead by 4. Trent Simpson, your boy with the basketball. Going down low. Ball is stolen. The Tigers have it.
That was a big mistake for Prairie View there. They needed a basket, and they went down out of that timeout. You asked me what the coach was probably telling them. He probably was telling them, don't turn the ball over, and that's what they just did, turn the ball over.
KG Kevin Galloway with 12 left on the shot clock. Pick set by Denson. Galloway to the right side. Galloway, left side to Smith. Smith on the baseline, lose the basketball. 4 left on the shot clock. Galloway from downtown, no good. Here come the Panthers on the run. 47 seconds left to go here in the contest. Coach Byron Rim looking for his win against Texas Southern here tonight. Meadows, turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound, Galloway trapped in the backcourt. The Panthers have to foul. They get out to Travell Jones. Jones, cross court to Smith. 28 left on the shot clock, no foul. The Panthers finally foul Kevin Galloway. And that's Michael Griffin, and he will find a seat on the bench, and he'll sit down.
Amazing in the swag, what y'all do. It's amazing. You know, in the MEAC we have a little bit more class in this, but I accept it since I'm down here in Texas land. So I accept what y'all do in the swag. I embrace it. I love it. I love the passion.
I can't believe you just said that, man.
You know, MEAC.
You East Coasters, man. You East Coasters.
MEAC, we show up in, MEAC alums, we show up in ties and suits. We look nice. You guys, more jeans and tank tops. Maybe because of the weather.
It's Houston, Texas. It's Space City. It's the Dirty South. 25.8. Galloway misses the first free throw. Can he hit the second? No, he doesn't. But Denson gets the rebound, and he goes up strong. And he'll go to the line to shoot two.
As you see here, Denson get good position there. Use the long arms and get the rebound, get a foul, get to the free throw line. Texas Southern has not hit all their free throws, but has taken advantage of opportunity to get to the free throw line. So, if you get 1 or 2 every now and then, that's good. You want to go 2 for 2, but if you can get 1 for 2, then that's also good.
Denson knocks down the first one. The Tigers were down by as many as 14, Lemont.
Yeah, and they came back. And they came back by Mr. Travell Jones. Second half. I mean, Coach Harvey found a way to get him going early on in the second half, and he went, I want to say, 8 to 10 points, consecutive points, without missing the basket.
And our monitors have just went off again. Their power has went off down here on press row. Trent Simpson will shoot it from downtown. Denson with the rebound. And the Tigers and Jeff Weary scored the stat monitor. Jeff Weary has fouled Harrison Smith, and that'll send him to the line and shoot two.
I figured what it was. It was the play of Travell Jones. He was playing lights out in the second half, so he zapped out our monitors. He zapped out our stats. Everybody's excited. So, or it could be TV staff, they could be upset at what's going on. So they've been hearing you talk about your love for TSU, so they cut the power off on us.
Well, Tigers, they went up to Prairie View. The third game of the SWAC conference schedule. And they whooped up on the Panthers the first round.
Hey, Nick, I got a question for you. I see TSU fans and their student body walking around with keys. What's that about?
Well, that means that the Tigers are going to win here, and the bus driver for Prairie View needs to get the bus ready so that they can be back on the road up 290 to Prairie View, Texas.
Okay.
.9 left to go as Jeff Weary will shoot 2 from the charity stripe. And he misses the first. Weary to shoot the second of 2. It's no good. Harrison Smith with the rebound.
That should do it.
And Weary goes and he fouls the Tigers. And Harrison Smith will go back to the free throw line.
Well, Nick, you know, the reason why Prairie View is trying to foul, you know, you might think that, well, what's the point of fouling? You know, the score is 62 to 57. You never out the game until it's over. And with the opportunity of that being in your mind, and you teach your players that, you give them, always to fight. And that fouling them gives them a chance to kind of regroup, and with the potential of putting some points, more points on the board. But with the score 62 to 57 with 4.3 seconds to go, I can just go ahead and say it's a pretty much done deal for Prairie View Panthers right now. Make
it 63 to 57. And now Harrison Smith has fouled Jeff Weary. And Harrison Smith has prolonged this contest.
Okay, now, well, what I just said and all that really didn't make sense for Harrison Smith to go ahead and foul Prairie View with them up winning. Coach Harvey, you talk about Coach Harvey being upset and being animated. He probably gave a stare there at Harrison Smith like, what are you doing, buddy?
Coach Harvey is going to shake hands with head coach Byron Wren at half court. And that's always a sight to see. Prairie View is going to call a timeout. And Coach Wren is going to try to pull something out on the backpack.
Well, Nick, we have, less than 5 seconds before the game is over. I want to say it was an honor and a pleasure to do 2 games back-to-back. We did the women's game, and we backed up with the men's game. It was a great opportunity for me to be, in this seat with you doing the broadcast in 2 games.
Well, it's a start for Texas Southern. To start for Texas Southern Athletics. And we're going to take a quick break here on the TSU Sports Network. We'll be right back. To Tiger basketball here on the TSU Sports Network. Coach Ram has just called a timeout. Jeff Weary at the free throw line. 3.1 left to go. Free throw is up, no good. And I guess there's a lane violation. White basketball. The Tigers will move to 9-1 and stand alone on top of the SWAC conference, and another prolong in the game. As Kevin Galloway goes long, an incomplete pass for Harrison Smith. See, Harrison Smith looks more like a halfback. He can't go down the field like a Lawrence Johnson Danner there.
I tell you one thing, these fans And the crowd here at the H&PE Arena waiting to explode. They might say this might be the longest 2.7 seconds in the world as you hear the background music.
Well, it's the longest three-point. Remember, it started at 3.1 seconds. Prairie View's going to try to get a three off here. Coach Rim is pleading his case to the referees. Here comes the shot. It's up, and it's no good. The Tigers move to 9-1, Lemont.
9-1, and they remain undefeated in the H&PE Arena here in Houston, Texas.
You talked about Kevin Galloway. Talk about his play tonight, Lemont.
Kevin Galloway led his guys. You know, when they got down, he was able to lead them back into it. But I can't give Galloway all the credit. I got to give the second half performance to Trayvon Jones. Trayvon Jones came in. He scored 14 unanswered points in the beginning of the second half. He was aggressive. Coach Harvey did a great job by coaching his guys and getting him the ball, getting them established. And it showed here late in the second half, getting the victory over Prairie View, their crosstown rival.
How do you like their chances in the second half, Lemont, the Tigers?
How did I like their chances? They were phenomenal. They were able to come back. They was able to come back, establish themselves. Trayvon Jones was a man.
Thanks for watching. For my color analyst, Lemont Williams, I'm Nick Strong. The Tigers win 63-58. You've been watching Fighting Tiger basketball here on the TSU Sports Network.